And now TSPN presents Open Mic Friday with Mike Spence and Butter.
Thank you for joining us for this special edition for Open Mic Friday. I have special guests today, the Wicked Sisters. It's been a long time in coming. We've been planning this for quite a while. I'm going to introduce you to them in a second, but I have to say they're my favorite band because they helped raise my daughter Tori at Pioneer. They're all teachers at Pioneer Elementary School, and I'd like to introduce Kevin Weber.
Hi.
And Jeffries and Lynn Vasquez.
Hello there.
And I have to say that you did a very successful job with my daughter. She has a 4.4 something, grade point average with one more year to go in high school. And
She's an incredible girl.
Oh, and she grew up with the first album, On the Road. We were first disc, and this thing. I told you today that I didn't have them so that I get a couple extra copies, but I wasn't being truthful. We've worn this one out. On the Road has been a fantastic acoustic folk, a little bit of pop, and I know you do some country music as well. Mm-hmm. But Tori and the rest of our family grew up with this one. And then you released a new album, Power in the Weight, last year. And how's that been going? Has it been successful? I bet it has been. It's beautiful artwork. All original artwork from a local artist here upcountry.
Yes, Indigo Carlton painted our original art. She was a mom at our school, has moved to Jackson Elementary, but she's a local artist and came up with our painting, gave her a few ideas of what we wanted, and that's the
it's beautiful
artwork that she created.
I love the title Power in the Weight because obviously it's always amazing where we find ourselves in life. And this isn't a dress rehearsal for some future performance. This is Open Mic Friday, so you're singing into the microphone. This is live, ladies. There's not any practice or future rehearsal. This is where we find ourselves, and it's great to have you here in Amador County, and everybody just enjoys the heck out of all the performances that you provide. And you've been performing at least once a month, and I see you in different places. I know you're at Roaring Camp throughout the summer, and I've seen you at the little schoolhouse in Pine Grove. And how do you do that? How do you schedule all that and balance your lives out with all the music that you play?
It's a challenge.
We feel so grateful, though, to be able to do it and to be able to be a part of the community in that way. It's really wonderful for us. It's really fulfilling.
So much interaction. I mean, you really, people who come out to see you, you know from different places in the county. It's all interconnected, and your music is so relaxing. And I know that our viewers are looking forward to hearing a little bit of that music. And you have some songs from your newer album, Power in the Weight.
Yes, we do.
And what are you going to play for us today?
Our first song is a song that Kevin wrote. Kevin writes all of our original songs, and about a third of the songs that we play are Kevin's songs, and then the rest are cover songs.
I should mention that you have another gentleman, Ken, who plays with you
yes.
sometimes as
Ken
well.
Custodio.
He's traveling today.
He's in Norway right now with his family, so he couldn't be with us here today.
Oh, too bad for Ken.
Too bad.
Well, we'll see him next time. We'll have you back on with Ken because I know he's a big part of your group. And when you have your cymbals before you start playing, I've seen your logo for years and years. It's the triple goddess thing. I like that. Three-prong. It looks like a diamond in the rough.
I love
natural.
your descriptions. These are fabulous.
I know that was your first CD that you were first working with, and that symbol, I've always liked that. And I can put that in front of the camera. I don't know if you can see that with the camera, but the the artwork and the effort that goes into your productions. Oh, I'm going to get into the camera. Make sure I don't get over too close. This is a live show, so don't worry if I start falling out of my chair or something.
Your wife
like
and
that.
I have the same name, so you
That's
might
right.
get confused.
Well, I was going to say Kevin Weber. That's the toughest name to remember for most people, but my wife's name is Kevin, so that's been easy. And Lynn was a wonderful science teacher, and Tori is really excelling in science, and she was tops. She had 99% in her pre-calculus class.
Wow.
So not to get into all my details, I'm not important. You are the host guest today, and the most important thing. And why don't you go ahead and play? What's the first song you're going to play for us?
The first song that we're going to play is, as I said, an original from Kevin. It's called Melancholy.
Oh, great.
And it is on our Power in the Weight.
Power in the Weight.
That's right. Ready? always moving in.
Thank you.
I think what they call sweet three-part harmony. That's beautiful.
Thank you very
That's
much.
So incredible. You know, I won't even mention your teaching accomplishments. We can forget about all those. This is wonderful.
We have fun playing our music around the county, and we do have wonderful places that we're able to play. Schoolhouse is a fabulous venue, and the Roaring Camp is so much fun. And we have a couple of dates coming up in the summertime. So.
Well, we'll have to talk about those dates, make sure people have those.
Absolutely.
We have 1 minute left, so we can probably just chat for this one, then come back and play the song after the break, I think.
Perfect.
We have the wild animal coming. Now, you talk about being out, you know, in nature and having it all be interconnected. Butter is with us today. She's here on the set, and we spin the wheel for a prize locally. We try to get everybody involved in watching the show, and we'll put your names into the drawing.
Well,
We put a
perfect.
little certificate coming up. But that song took so much of the whole, I told you, like, play 5, 6 songs in the first part of the set. I can miss it goes by, the time goes by so quickly. Why don't you tell us, you've been at 19 years playing
19 years at
Pioneer
Pioneer
School.
Elementary.
I've seen your Jeep there ever since I came to Amador County.
Yes.
That's quite, and you used to play, Kevin, in the schoolyard when I first came here. I said, look at that lady. She's like, you know, Judy Collins. She's out there playing in the schoolyard for the kids.
No, that's fantastic.
Playing the guitar, you know,
recess.
with the long hair. And it was
On the
just,
swings.
it was so beautiful. Okay, we've gone to break.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.